Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another fantastic mod showcase. So many awesome mods to check out this week. We have a ton of awesome mods from a ton of awesome creators, and even one that took 3 years to come out. Oh my god, it's so loud over there. As you guys probably know, my name is Leaf, and it's always great for you guys to join me as we check out the latest mods on the Planet Zoo Nexus. Now, before we do get into all of these, I do want to recommend to you guys that modding is not officially endorsed by Frontier. When you do mod at the risk of, your game might break, your game might, not load, but the coolest thing about modding is that it's always fixable. Just join the modding server, link in the description down below, and follow all the instructions on how to get your game back to being fixed. That's pretty much it. Let's get started. We're going to take a little trip down to South America as we check out the beautiful Vicuña mod. This one is by Monsoon. Incredibly beautiful, and this is something that I want you guys to pay super close attention to with all of these mods going forward. Look at these little hair details over here. These are called alpha planes. Talking a little bit technical for you guys, but I'm sure you guys will really appreciate it. That is such an awesome little detail right there for such an awesome animal. Now, in case if you guys are unfamiliar with the Vicuña, it is the wild ancestor to the alpaca. Alpacas were domesticated from vicuñas, and llamas were domesticated from guanacos, which is what we see right here. Such a gorgeous, gorgeous looking animal. Now, this guanaco remaster is done by the lovely Gaboy. Gaboy is incredible at whatever he does. And this remaster to probably one of my favorite animals out there just turned out incredible. Camelids from all over the world, whether they're llamas, alpacas, vicuñas, guanacos, or just camels in general, are some of the coolest artiodactyls out there, and this one in particular is just so strikingly beautiful. Amazing work, Gaboy, on this. You guys are absolutely killing it with these, and I can't wait to throw some of these in my zoo. Next on the list, we do have the Saurus Crane by Bongo Hardwood. It received a beautiful, beautiful remaster as of late, and it's just a really solid looking crane over here. Bongo has done some incredible work on his cranes in the past, and he's finally updating them to actually use the Red Crown crane rig, which is always so good to see. Bongo always puts a ton of love into his mods, so it's always so freaking awesome to see that. Saurus cranes are really well known for their red face right over here with a little bit of white in there and a little bit of black. Really awesome species. If you guys are making like these filler habitats, cranes usually are the way to go for that jazz. It's pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna pause the game right here because they're very loud, but we finally have the woolly mammoth. This mod has taken 3 years to come out, and oh my gosh, I think it was worth it. Look at the little baby. Look at that little baby. I can't believe how loud these guys are. It is actually incredible. But look at that little baby. Oh my gosh. So yes, this is the woolly mammoth by NDP, otherwise known as NDP Designs. Really, really incredible creature over here. This mod has been in progress, as I said, for 3 years now, because NDP has done everything. He pulled out all the stops for this procedural generation, he pulled out like this hair generation, he did like these alpha cards for the belly, so it actually looks like they have like a big, big shaggy belly over there. Really, really incredible work on this NDP. I don't know what else there is to say, other than I'm so happy that this is finally out. There's 7 different skins for this animal, so you can kind of collect them all. We have like a melanistic one right over here, which is super, super beautiful. We do have like this kind of taiga coat right there. Super pretty. We have the albino looking mighty fine right there. I love the pink on like the trunk right there. That's exactly what you would see on like an albino mammoth. We have like this version over here, and again another melanistic with a little bit of red on top. That is super cool. But yeah, really, really incredible work, NDP. It is just such a beautiful, beautiful looking animal. They have all their enrichments too, so if you guys want to give them like all the elephant enrichments, you guys can play around with that. Super cool mod right there. I think everyone is so happy that it's finally out. So go get building for them. Now moving on from there, we also have the Cape Barren goose, otherwise known as the pig-nosed goose. You can probably guess why. They have this tiny, tiny little bill. Super adorable over here. This one is by Narwhaler, and it looks incredible. Super happy that Narwhaler is finally able to bring a lot more kind of waterfowl to the game. I know a whole lot of other people are currently working on some duck mods right now, including a mallard, which is super, super good to see. We also have the Cape Barren goose babies, goslings, I guess. Super, super adorable. Look at them. I don't know, I just love their little peeps in game too. It's so cute. Taking another trip down to South America, we are checking out the chestnut-eared Aracari by Great Cake Mods, otherwise known as Aino. Aino? I don't know. Again, these mods are either based on the raccoon or the wolverine. I forgot which ones the toucans and toucanettes are based off of, but they really do work incredible. Look at these animations. Like, you would think that this is a Frontier official animal with how well that these animals move in-game. Great Cake Mods has absolutely revolutionized the entire modding scene by bringing these incredible new birds to the game, and we got another one coming up in a little bit that we'll check out. But before we do that, they also have been revolutionizing the paleo scene. This is, forgive me for pronouncing it wrong, Josepho Artesigaisha Mansi. Sure, I don't know how you say it, but I'm just gonna call it the giant capybara. This is the largest species of capybara that has ever been discovered, originally found in this little section of South America right there in Uruguay. Super beautiful animal, no interspecies enrichments, which is a little bit of a shame. What I love about Great Cake is that they take these rigs, they take these animals and put them on new rigs. So this is actually on the tapir rig, which is kind of cool to see. And it's just a really, really beautiful looking model right here. I think this was a commission too. Great Cake is always open to commissions, it seems, and if you guys want a special animal made by them, go hit them up. So I'm so happy that this one did finally come out. I had issues with coding this one, but it seems like TNT was able to figure it out. This is the Metaposaurus, otherwise known as the Portuguese Metaposaurus. Really, really awesome looking creature over here. I was so happy when I was able to at least try and help him code this one. I had so many issues with it. I really don't know what the hell happened, but he was able to get it to work in game, which is great. This is an extinct tetrapod from, what is it, the Triassic? I think that's what TR means. It is absolutely not 60,000 individuals still living today. That'd be kind of cool, though. They'd probably be my favorite animals living today if they still existed. I mean, look at those little teeth. But what I always love about TNT's mods is that he always does, like, the full stops for these guys. He always does some incredible custom textures, incredible custom normal maps. It really is so. And they have two skins, too, which is so cool to see. Look at that. I don't know. It's awesome. Moving on from there, we also have the Moralettes crocodile, otherwise known as the Mexican crocodile. Super beautiful species over here by Just That. Really awesome to see Just That finally making his reappearance back into the Planet Zoo modding scene. And this is pretty damn cool. I don't think we've ever had a Moralettes crocodile mod before, so it's just really, really awesome that he was able to grace us with yet another wonderful looking crocodilian. Taking a little trip over to the marine land, this is the Atlantic Puffin by Great Cake. Again, another beautiful bird. This one is on the Little Blue Penguin rig, so it will require the Oceania pack, but it really is super beautiful. Let's actually move these guys to land. I'm not the biggest fan of how their fins, feathers, flippers, whatever, move in the water, but they look so good on land. I mean, just look at that. The pose of them is so incredible, and all the detail on these animals is so freaking beautiful. I mean, just looking at this straight up, close up, it really is so beautiful to see that this animal has finally made it to Planet Zoo. And it works so well, too. They even have little babies. Look at them. Look at that cute little black face. It's adorable. It is incredible how many mods are happening, like, as of late. It's just so good. Now we're moving on to Italy, where we're actually taking a look at the giant swan by Narwhaler, the largest swan to have ever existed. This is so freaking cool. It does require the More Animal Languages mods, which is why you're seeing that it has unknown name right there, which is just something that happens, but it doesn't really impact gameplay. Super awesome species right there. They do have some interspecies enrichment, which is always cool to see, but they really are super beautiful. Incredible job, Narwhaler. Always awesome to get more paleo mods in here. Now, this one is a little weird. This is so cool. This is the Ecorus, otherwise known as Ecorus icarigon. I don't even know. But yeah, it's just this really weird extinct carnivore, somewhat related to the badgers and like wolverines. In fact, what Great Cake did was to take the wolverine model and seemingly put it on the hyena model, which is so freaking cool to see, which gives them these really cool, unique animations. I mean, just look at that right there. That is so cool. They come with a few different skins too. We have this little bit of a golden variant right here. Super, super beautiful. Just really, really solid mod rig. Again, I'm not too well versed on my paleo animals, so this is just honestly cool for me to see, but I don't really know too many fun facts about that. But luckily enough, this is a YouTube video. You could pause it on this, you could pause it on this, you could check out all the facts about these animals. And again, another weird little creature. This is the Dino Garrulix. I don't know anymore. I'm pretty sure that these animals are made up. This looks like something from Harry Potter. But look at this little goober. So from what I believe I've read before, I think that these guys are related to the hedgehog, if I'm correct, which is honestly kind of interesting. Found in Italy, which is kind of cool. But yeah, relatively insectivores, which is kind of cool, which you typically see with like these longer snouted animals. They usually use these longer snouts to kind of dig into holes and stuff like that to get like worms, ants, etc, etc. Really, really awesome model, again, by Great Cake Mods. It's so cool just to see these weird creatures show up in the game. We have a beautiful, beautiful reappearance by Monsoon once again in the showcase with the Visayan warty pig. Look at this bastard. Oh my god. Look at his hairdo. Like, that is incredible. I absolutely love Monsoon, how you gave him kind of like a side part. That is so cool right there. And all those other fur planes with like the mustache right there is so good. Like, this animal looks incredible, and it's all thanks to your incredibly hard work, Monsoon. Beautiful work. Beyond that, we also have the hornbill, specifically the great hornbill. Look at this beautiful, beautiful animal. Again, another fantastic bird by Great Cake Mods. I think this one was commissioned by Mikey, which Mikey is kind of like the grandfather of all commissions in Planet Zoo, which is so good to see. Really incredible model over here. It's just so freaking beautiful. I don't know what else there is to say. It's great. Now, I'm so upset that I didn't show this one off the last mod showcase, but it's so good. This is Nick and mine's Yeti. This is so cool. So originally based off of the Animal Kingdom Yeti, from like Expedition Everest, which is this skin right here. Let's actually bring that here. It really is so cool. So it's not like your typical Yeti where it's like a bipedal ape, kind of like a Bigfoot. This is much more of like a looser interpretation of it, but it's so freaking cool. Look at these guys. Really do love how Nick was able to give them these glowing white eyes. It really is so cool. And I'm finally updating them so that they actually do tolerate the snow, which is great. And they also have a much bigger size now. So definitely do check this mod out if you haven't already, because if you're doing a fantasy zoo, this is definitely one that you want in there. Alright, and here we end it with a wonderful savannah. Let's go rapid mode with this one. Here's the Vulturine Guinea Fowl remastered. This is done by Great Cake Mods. Again, another fantastic commission. It looks so freaking good. Like, I was never the biggest fan of my old Vulturine Guinea Fowl. I always wanted to remaster it, but I'm so happy that this individual actually did remaster it, because it is so freaking awesome what they were able to do with that. Look at the way that the feathers work around the body, because the Vulturine Guinea Fowl does have these very beautiful plumage feathers around like the neck and stuff like that. It really is so freaking. And again, all that detail on the face right there, all those wrinkles, the like beak itself, so cool. And again, the body is beautiful too, all those feathers behind it, so good. We have a Lowbreeze crested guinea fowl as well. This one uses Narwhaler's original guinea fowl as a base, and it really is super beautiful. Great plumage on the top of the head right there. And again, it's just a very solid savanna animal. As you can tell, it really does help to give a little bit more life to the bottom of your savannas. These guys love to flock in crowds and stuff like that. So it always is such a great animal to have, just to boost diversity and stuff like that. Do they have interspecies enriched? They do not, but I feel like that's something that they could easily add. The Vulturine Guinea Fowl does, though, so that's always cool to see. We have the Grant's Gazelle right over here, which is known for its incredible, whatever, horns, antlers, I don't know. I'm sick, I'm tired, I forget words. But this is a beautiful, beautiful mod by Just That. Again, really taking the community by storm once again. Really cool to see that he's able to improve his craft so much from where he began. It always is so great whenever we're able to see these modders really take up the reins and really improve their craft. I mean, look at that stuff. Both the male and the female are so beautiful. Look. Oh my god. Look at them go. It's so cute. I love the mating animations, they're so cute. And last but not least, we do have the Greater Kudu by Bongo Hardwood. Again, a long-awaited mod that is finally out. And it really is so beautiful to see just all the detail that Bongo was able to put in here. Again, I love these little details with like the mane right there. I think that is so freaking cool. I don't know. You always impress me, Bongo. Incredible work on this Kudu. It really is so cool. But seemingly that is it for our entire showcase today. Again, an incredible, incredible lot of animals. I think we're going to end it with the woolly mammoths over here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to drop a like and a comment if you can. I always do appreciate that, and it helps out the video and the channel so much more than you even realize. Have the most wonderful of wonderful days. I can't wait to see you all in the next video. Take care, and goodbye. Let's end it right here. Perfect.